Today, I'm joined by Reader Jordan, Meg, and Maddie.
Yeah.
And I'm Eric Scott, your Dungeon Master. I'm going to skip the usual introductions.
You know what? I'm even going to give you my brown dice because they seem like deer dice.
Meg!
Because,
I like
sorry.
deer dice.
Because, yeah.
Every time you try to
How to keep an
introduce.
organized campaign, am I right?
Okay, so,
There's
last we left off,
Cute shirt.
we had some pretty epic things happen, but Reader wasn't here last time. So we're going to take a step backwards and rewind, just like we did for Jordan and Meg, to the Great Swapping Meet. So, Schmiveldorf, you've accompanied this strange group of adventurers back to where they say is near their hometown, when suddenly the big 8-foot-tall dude turns into like a...
He was a cat.
Was he a cat? Yeah, he turned into a cat or something, ran off, and everyone ran after him, and now you find yourself in the middle of a giant swap meet of centaurs and Goliaths
It's lit. I have a hat.
and Firbolg. Like, everyone is going around talking to people. It seems like a good time. Like, you see Jewel scamper off and begins gossiping with ladies, you know. Ro is talking to this centaur who's got, like, kind of cross eyes.
He's got a lot of hats on.
I got a lot of hats.
I'm gonna charge my phone.
Go for it. Yeah, everyone's kind of going about, and you see there's a lot of neat stuff. You know, there's some nice winter clothes. There's different herbs and spices. Some people are just said. So if you think of something you want, tell me.
I'd like to look for
I'm gonna go do
like more
drugs.
exotic spices that I wouldn't find as
Because that's what I did
easily.
last time.
What was that?
Ro is doing drugs.
We'll get to Ro doing drugs.
Got
Oh,
it.
okay. Sorry. Ro's not doing drugs yet.
Not yet.
I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I could go for
You're-
some drugs.
You're going around, you're looking, and as far as exotic spices, you come across a centaur who has set up a little shop that they have like a bunch of like spices from across the continent, like different parts of the continent. Because these centaurs, you find out by talking to them, like they actually like do travel the entire span of the continent in a big old circle. And Mark Zuckerberg comes up.
Oh my god.
And he comes up to you and he taps you on the shoulder and he whispers to you, it's like, hey, that little spice pouch that the centaur has, it's like I got for sale. It's magical. It's a magical spice pouch. I know, I've been scoping out for magical things. No one's got shit except this dude.
But I don't know if I can
Yeah,
voice.
that sounds pretty accurate.
You hadn't figured out a voice yet. I think you were testing
I
things
really
out.
hadn't.
Do whatever feels good to you. Do whatever works.
You had a couple different accents.
You can shop it out.
I did.
You can shop it out.
Maybe Schmiveldorf has like a different accent every day, and whenever anybody calls him out on it, he's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's awful. Maybe.
So I'll begin this interaction, this wonderful sales interaction with the centaur. It's like, hello, little friend. What can I get for you? I have the rare Banguli, it's like, I don't fucking know. I'm just gonna make some shit up. It's like,
Go for it.
it's like, I have ginger from the eastern lands.
Have you any?
I have,
Hold up. Have you any rare spices of heat? Of especially extreme heat.
I think I have something to suit what you want, yes. This spice is extracted from hot peppers in the
Hot-
southern jungles of Zamaka. The hottest peppers.
The hottest peppers?
The hottest peppers.
Hotter than spectral hot peppers? They're similar
Even
to
hotter.
ghost peppers, but but they burn your
It's
soul.
It's These are extracted from the dragon's breath peppers.
Ah.
Yes.
These could be interesting. Let's see. What have I got?
You have what you have there, and Mark Zuckerberg is willing to lend you some Allure root for trade.
Some Allure root.
Yeah, why not? He said he'd help.
Would you be interested? I have in my ingredient pouch. I have some tubers from deep within the. Where am I from again? Hold up.
You're
let me
from
write that
Emberhold.
down. Yeah, from deep within the depths of Emberhold.
Some tubers.
Tubers. Like,
What?
they're kind of like potatoes. We call them
I know what a potato
ember
is.
bulbs.
Alright, make a persuasion check.
Okay.
And do you have any interest in the magical spice pouch at all?
A little bit, but is it just something he has? Because it's not something he's.
It's something he has with his wares up for sale.
A little bit. Right now, I'm more interested in just like
In
what.
cooking? Okay.
Just natural extreme spice. It's not necessarily all spicy, but that's the one I'm checking out right now. 14
that's pretty good.
plus persuasion.
What is he? Why are you doing this? Just like you just want some spices?
He
I
has
just
soup
I'm-
proficiency.
He
I'm a
wants the
cook.
spiciest spice.
You want to make some like
Spicy soup.
The spiciest.
The spiciest of
All right,
soups.
that's a 17.
Yeah, with a 17, he's like, okay, I think we can make this work. And you trade your tubers for, dragon's breath pepper.
All right.
Yeah.
We're going to get to the action in just a moment after Reader is done.
No, it's totally
Okay.
fine.
you're fine. I still have my chandelier hat.
You do still have that.
And I heard you may have had some
That
magical spice pouch.
No, I just have this here. It's a Heward's handy spice pouch, I believe is what one fellow called it.
What's so magical about it?
Someone give me Xanathar's.
Ooh.
Well, it holds an unlimited amount of spice, and it refills itself. I believe that's what it fucking does.
I don't know.
That's Eric, not the centaur.
That could
Um,
put you out of business so easy. Why are you selling that?
it
It doesn't
only
make sense.
uses normal spices such as salt and pepper, cilantro. A pinch is enough to season a single meal.
Ooh. Okay, no more pesky restocking.
Of mundane spices, oh yes.
What did my friend what did Mark have? Did he have anything he could help me with?
He has a laurel root.
He has a laurel root.
I
Yeah.
have some moonshine.
Some moonshine.
Yeah.
Ro is currently walking around looking really fucking out of it. Talking to gods.
Oh yeah. Hi,
Talk-
friend.
Do you have a pencil?
Okay.
Yes,
I
many.
need to erase.
So if you
apple
wanted to
pie.
take some moonshine from me, it probably wouldn't be that hard.
Is
It
that
probably
what-
wouldn't be that hard.
I'd probably be like, here you go, buddy.
The root seems to be worth quite a bit if you want to try that.
Okay. Oh, that sounds extremely useful. My friend has some root he might be willing to trade for it. I don't remember the name of the root, but it is
Laurel
this
root.
certain type of root that is. Mark, what the fuck is? What's
It's called
the
a
root?
laurel root.
A laurel root.
He says, yeah, okay. For 5 of those roots, I think we can make a deal.
How many of those roots does he have?
He has enough. Fuck him.
Okay. Alright, it's a
He
deal.
starts a garden later. I'm
Oh,
knitting
yeah.
it.
He was gonna start a
So
We're
you
just
now
gonna
have
assume-
a Heward's handy spice pouch.
Alright.
Which you can look at the specifics of it right here on this page that I'm about to show you.
When I find it.
Okay.
So that's what you get. Yay. So after that, unless there's anything else you'd like to do.
Okay, so I can speak the name of any non-magical food seasoning. Would dragon's breath pepper count
It's
as
a
magical?
little bit magical.
A little bit magical.
It's a little bit magical from
Okay.
The dragon's breath.
from whatever makes the peppers there so spicy is magical in nature.
Got it.
So you can't duplicate that.
Well, thank you. I'm going to I'd like to try out this pouch now. I'm gonna go cook myself a meal.
All right. So unless you want to do any other shopping, we'll call that a wrap on the Great Swapping Meet
Yep.
and not come back to it anymore.
Any of you guys want a meal?
Okay.
You are led back to Nutwood.
But isn't she still tripping out? Or
She is still, he is still tripping out.
But
But
He's tripping out, but he's about to get some
You
dank
take
ass
Ro
meal.
back to Nutwood. Karina takes you back there, and Zafrab, you join up with this gnome wizard
I don't
fellow.
know you.
You don't know him, but he's apparently a friend of your new friends.
Okay, we can be friends, I guess.
Yeah, you're part of. Hold up. So
We
you're
were
part
in
of
the
my
fort
party
together.
already,
We're
and
pals.
Mark Zuckerberg, and
Jewel and Betch.
Jewel.
Oh,
Who's Betch?
Betch was my buddy Julian,
The
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn dude.
Oh,
But he wasn't in the fort.
He was in the
Yeah.
fort.
He was in the fort.
he was
We
in
were
the.
all in the fort together. We were all pals.
Oh, and what was it? Your brother, your cousin, or something?
Yeah, my nephew.
Yeah,
Oh,
Chuggy,
Chuggy.
yes.
I think. What was it? I liked you, and I liked
We're
Chuggy.
We're pals.
That's about it. Yeah, the other two were all right,
I
or
like
the other
everybody.
three.
I like everybody. Most of the time.
No, but you guys can call me.
You can be there too.
You can call me
Wish told
Schmiv. The others
Sure.
haven't gained that right.
them.
You can call me
Okay.
Doe Eyes.
Doe Eyes?
Yeah.
Alright.
Got it.
Or Ro.
Or Ro, whichever.
My
I
name
will
is
be
Ro.
there.
You can
Eyes.
call me.
You can talk.
Yeah.
Alright. If you want,
Whoa.
you can stay
yeah,
with
Ro.
me.
What?
If you want, you can stay with me.
Ro, so this is a strange sensation that I told you about earlier.
Yeah.
When this woman speaks, it's strange. It's not necessarily unpleasant, but it's like she's speaking to your dear brain in addition to you. It's like if English wasn't your first language, like you knew dear before that. And she's speaking English, but it's also speaking to your brain dear. And you don't know how that's working.
Say that again, but more slowly.
You can stay with me if you want to.
It's like she's speaking dear, but also not speaking dear.
Okay. What race is she?
She's a human. And it's not like when the Fearbolgs talked, like the Fearbolgs, like, okay, you seemed like they're nice fellows that can talk to animals, but not in any particularly magical way or way that did anything like this. This is something different.
Are you a human?
Yes.
How long have you been a human?
All my life?
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stay with you.
Okay.
Okay.
I have some nice benches, and we can put some pillows, and
I can just sleep on the floor. That's fine.
okay, I have a nice rug.
Great. I won't chew on it in my sleep.
Okay. Well, if you want, I can druidcraft you some grass.
Yeah, I'll lay in some grass. That sounds awesome. Yeah.
I know you
okay.
liked that before.
I sure do.
So
I sure do like the grass. Okay.
I do have a big cat.
You have
Don't
a
know
what?
if that's gonna be a problem.
How big?
He's very nice.
What kind of cat?
A lynx. He's very nice.
Lynxes eat things like me.
To be fair, they don't, because lynxes are actually super small, but you've seen Asgrix, he's a giant lynx.
Can you like keep it in your room and then I'll sleep on the rug?
I can.
Great. We'll do that then. Okay. Do you speak Sylvan by any chance?
Nope.
Okay.
What do I hear when I talk to her?
I'm
Rose sounds like a normal human.
Okay. Or him. Sorry.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, you stay the night at Torvi's, which is very nice.
Okay.
And no
I
one else
trip
sounds
out.
like that.
Where do the rest of us sleep?
You get led to Tanky's, which is a bar in the middle of this nice little village called Nutwood.
Okay.
It's like a lot of wooden buildings. As you're walking around, even late at night, you see different peoples walking around, humans, halflings, orcs and half-orcs, surprisingly. A few other races. But yeah, as you're going about your business, you go to sleep for the night. And Ro, you're still tripping balls a little bit. And we actually ended it with you crashing at,
right?
well, crashing at the bar, but whatever, this works too.
Oh.
Last time, whatever.
He can do that.
Continuity doesn't matter. It's whatever. So you go to sleep, and Ro, upon going to sleep, during the night, you find yourself in a wheat field, and you're fairly lucid. You're fairly sure this is a dream, but you're in a wheat field, and you see the forest just beyond.
Okay, first I'm gonna take a bite of the wheat.
You do so?
Then I'm gonna go into the forest.
Yeah, you take a bite of the wheat, and it's the best tasting wheat you've ever had.
Oh, it's good? Okay, I'm gonna
It's
take
super-
some with me and just kind of like munch on it.
It's super good.
And then as I'm walking, I'm gonna be like, "Hey guys, is this one of those things? I haven't had one of those things in a while. It's one of those things."
A voice carried by the wind. You hear a female voice, very gentle, very motherly.
Okay.
It's like, "You poor thing.
I know.
What did they do to you?"
I don't know.
Who is they? All of them?
They are not who you think they are.
Oh God. Okay.
What has been done cannot be undone. But your future perhaps holds untold possibilities.
Yeah, that's kind of a given. Isn't that like what future means?
I will give you a chance. If you can find... And, is there anything you'd like to do
No, I
while
just
you're
wanna see what
hearing
this
this
person's
voice,
talking- I'm just
this
kind of like
creepy
eating
voice?
this wheat, like listening. Trying to figure out, do I recognize this voice at all?
Everyone hears a good old munch.
It's very strange. You don't recognize it as a person, but you do recognize it as something very benevolent, and
Okay.
there's something very motherly and caring about it.
Okay. That's
Find the traveler from the farthest place who seeks his home. With his key will be your way to reclaim some of what was taken from you.
Okay. Find the traveler from the farthest place who is looking for his home. And I need his key?
You will find your path to what was taken from you with his key. He seeks it.
Can you point me in the right direction?
He is nearby. In this town.
Okay.
But now you must awaken.
Okay. Oh, but I like talking to you.
I know. But
Thank you.
danger rears its head.
Oh. Okay. I'll go swing my sword at it.
Good.
Okay.
Good luck.
Oh, thank
And you wake up.
Alright. And I pick up my sword.
You pick up your sword, you wake up in Torvy's
Hey,
house.
Hey,
Which is a nice
Torvy.
little wooden house.
Torvy. Torvy.
Torvy wakes up.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was like, am I asleep or
You're
not?
in your house.
Okay.
There's.
You hear
we
Ro
gotta
yelling.
Go fight something.
Asgrix wakes up and
right
he's like,
now.
"You said the human wouldn't be this loud."
I have
I'm
to.
sorry.
I have to go swing my sword. Who are you? Who's Asgaric?
Asgrix is the giant lynx.
lynx.
He can talk?
Not to you.
Oh, okay.
You don't hear that.
Wait, does he
You just
speak
hear a
Sylvan?
purr. Hmm?
Does he speak Sylvan?
He doesn't speak anything besides giant lynx.
Okay, hey, we gotta go fight something. The nice lady said I have to swing my sword at it.
What is this human talking about?
I-
He understands you.
I don't know. I'll ask. What are you talking about?
The nice lady told me that danger's coming. Danger rears its head, and I have to go swing my sword at it. And then I have to go find the key that the traveler has. So, and it's the only way to, I don't know what it's going to do. It's either going to turn me back into a deer, or it's going to help me find pipes. I don't know which one it is going to be yet, but I'm going to swing my sword. First, step 1, swing the sword. Okay?
Okay. Not in the house.
Yeah, you're not dangerous. I don't think.
No.
I don't think that you were what the nice lady was talking about.
Don't
She would have
even-
said something.
Sorry, no, that was not to you.
That's okay. She would have said something, I think, if it was you. So, but danger is nearby. I have to go swing my sword at it.
Okay.
Let's go. Do you want to come? Oh, you don't have to come. Do you want to come?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
Why don't we wait till morning?
It is morning.
Oh, it is morning.
It is
Okay.
morning.
Sorry. I probably, this is probably the night that I had my own drug trip, huh?
Yeah, I think so. And
Let's
this is
go.
the morning that you would go to Nutwood and get the mail.
Alright, okay.
Let's go.
Alright. Yeah, actually, I have something I want to talk to somebody about too. So let's.
Yeah,
I
let's
agree with
go.
you. Let's go.
Let's go.
And I pick up
All right.
and put on all my stuff, all my gear, and I go.
I slept in my chainmail.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you go to Nutwood
I'm
because
fine.
you're not sure where this danger is, Ro. So you just sort of follow Torvy's lead.
I'm just very like very
Yeah,
suspicious
Ro is
of
very
everyone.
suspiciously walking around
Yeah.
through the woods. Torvy lives in a house in the,
Every
in the middle of
tree,
the
I'm like-
forest. But you're taken to the town of Nutwood where your friends are staying. And as you enter the town gates, you pass by, on the left side of the road, a field of wheat. And
I'm-
in town, just off the main road, is a small little church.
I'm gonna go into the wheat and I'm gonna take a bite.
Yeah, you take a bite.
Does it taste
It-
like the wheat in my dream, or does it just like taste like wheat?
It tastes like wheat, regular wheat, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And
Good
you
enough.
you hear a voice go, "Hello there!"
Hi.
And and you see a young man with a big old bushy beard and brown hair. And what's strange about that is you get the same weird brain sensation from talking to Torvy. It's like, good wheat, right?
Yeah. What are you? What are you?
I'm a human.
How long have you been a human?
How long have I been a human?
As I pass by, I go, "Hi, Gosberg. See you later."
Hey, Torvy.
You two know each other.
Oh yes, we were friends back in the war.
How long have you been a human?
Oh, 20-something years.
What were you before that?
Probably somewhere up in my dad's balls, but I don't like to think about that.
I just roll my eyes.
I
And
would've
keep
gone with a
walking.
fetus, but
Do you speak Sylvan?
Do I speak what?
This is ridiculous. I have to swing. First of all, I have to swing my sword at something. Second of all, I have to find a key, and you're talking to my deer brain, so you know something.
You have a deer brain?
Yes! In fact, it's the only brain I have. It's a human brain now, and I don't like it. But first, I have to swing my sword, then I have to find the key, and something about your voice is freaking me out. This is a lot to take in.
There. It's alright. Would you like to come in and have a seat?
Yes.
The Temple of Shantea offers free orange juice and cookies nowadays.
I
in the
like
morning.
orange juice.
and cookies.
And as he's leading you inside, at that point, Schmibbeldorf and Roe, you missed this last time, you hear a roar that echoes across the land.
Danger!
And I'm presuming Roe and Schmibbeldorf run outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you are joined by Zafrab and Asgarix and Zoran and the other people who aren't fucking here. And as you're running towards the source of the danger, you see up in the sky, miles from you, a large red dragon.
What? In the
Breathing
hell?
fire down on the forests below.
That's the danger. I have to swing my sword at it. Let's go.
What?
I have to swing my sword at that, like right now.
Okay.
Wait,
What
sorry,
in
who
the
are you?
God?
I'm Zafrab.
Okay, hi, I'm
You're all
Ro.
there now.
Alright,
Oh,
well, nice to meet you.
Okay, I'm
Wait,
gonna go
wait,
swing
you have
my
to
sword.
swing your sword at that? What?
I'm
Why
gonna
is
swing
it
my sword.
there?
No, I don't know. I have to swing my sword at it, and then I have to find the key. Okay? Why is
I
this so hard for you
guess.
people to understand?
I mean, it's not complicated. Batty seems pretty
Step
straightforward.
1,
Just
swing the
like,
sword. Step 2, find the key. Step 3, figure out your weird deer voice. Step 4, profit.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
I mean,
that's
that is how
amazing.
adventuring works. Like,
I
step
did-
1, swing sword. Step 2,
Figure stuff out.
step 3, profit.
Step 2. Question mark, question mark.
Step
question
1, bugbears.
mark. I wish I had orange juice, though.
So yeah, you guys are running through the forest, and we already played out this fight scene, so we know how it fucking goes. But for the two of you who weren't there last time, you arrive with your group. Zafrab the gnome and Zoran Cunningham the little owl person are riding the giant cat. You see this dragon on the ground, locked in combat with a silver dragon that is slightly smaller than it.
2 dragons.
Wow, for the price of one.
You see Karina, the moon elf lady who you had fought alongside and traveled with recently, climbing down from a tree, extremely badly burnt.
Oh, God.
You see Fearbolgs, these giant kinfolk, running for their lives, their homes, huts, and stuff that you'd seen just the day before, up in flames.
Oh god.
So I'm gonna go to Karina. And
Yeah, you begin running. She's fucking far as shit. Smiveldorf, as the rest of your group charges forward, you see something that no one else notices at the moment because of all the chaos. You see there's an adolescent Fearbolg girl currently trapped under a tree.
Oh, damn.
You can run forward and try to fight the dragon alongside your foes, or you can help. There are people running all over the place, but no one seems to have noticed in all the chaos.
I'm gonna
It's
throw
just-
the tree off.
Make a strength check.
I'm going to help Karina.
Hell yeah.
At
That's
that
at
point,
least an 18.
Zafrab unleashes a Bigby's hand, and a large pink spectral hand grabs the dragon by the throat and shoves its face into the ground.
Damn.
And you see your companions some of them are shooting arrows and stuff. You see Torvi in the distance helping this Fearbolg up who's wearing this white armor and like a cloak, and they're going around trying to help people. You see your friend Rungandir, the big dude who talked to you.
He's my best friend.
Yeah, your best friend who called you Doe Eyes. You see him a bit beat up trying to help these villagers get up and out of there. Smiveldorf, what'd you get?
Is it saving
Athletics.
Alright, 21.
Okay, yeah, you go up. Tiny dwarf legs that made you go slower than everyone else at least allowed you to hang back and see this person in trouble. And you just, even though the tree is a little bit on fire and it's burning your hands a little bit, you hefted off this girl. And she gets up, she goes, "Thank you." And she begins to run off, which seems to be the smart thing to do in the face of a dragon this large.
2 dragons.
Take shelter! And then I throw my fucking javelin.
It is super fucking far from you at the moment.
Alright,
What's
I
the
can
range
do
on
it.
a javelin? Do we know the long range on a javelin off the top of our heads?
30 and 120 is the 120 is the long range.
Sure, yeah, you can make a toss.
Alright, yeah. Hell yeah.
But you see, there all around there are people who are definitely in need of help. Ro,
Okay.
what would you like to do as you're running?
I'm
towards
gonna
it?
go help Karina. I'm gonna heal her burns.
Yeah. Karina runs up to you. How much do you want to heal on Karina?
I'll heal her 10 points.
10 points on Karina.
Yeah.
And she looked like she was scared out of her fucking mind
Oh god.
by this dragon. Shrivel Dwarf, I think you're... Actually, it's within 120 feet. Shrivel Dwarf, I need you to make a wisdom save. Ro, you're fine, because you're a paladin, and you and your allies cannot be frightened near you.
Yeah.
Shit.
Schmiveldorf, as you run up, this dragon that's being held down and attacked by the other dragon and all your companions lets loose this horrifying roar that you heard all the way from Nutwood.
Mm-hmm.
And your hand holding the javelin, you begin to shake a little bit. So your attack is with disadvantage. Well, it was already a disadvantage because long range.
Yeah.
But now it's a super disadvantage. But
Super
you are now
double
you are now
disadvantage.
considered frightened.
Okay. Got it. Is it my turn to
Go
attack?
ahead and roll.
Okay.
Anything.
So 13 and 20. Dang, I could have gotten a 20.
The nat 20. Well, you are disadvantaged because of long range anyways.
Yeah. So 13. Plus modifiers, so 20.
I'm not afraid of dragons.
Not nat.
Surprisingly, the 20 doesn't hit.
I'm not
What?
that surprised. It is
Somehow,
a dragon.
you would think, like, you throw it as true as you can, even in all your fear. And this dragon, its head you see its eye whip towards the javelin, and just move its head out of the way at the last second.
Throw another javelin.
Go for it.
I
But
guess
yeah,
I'm gonna go and try
somehow
and hit it
this
with my-
thing seems to be
I have a
7.
dragon flare.
impossibly fast.
I don't hit it again, 7.
Yeah, you throw again. And Ro, as you're running towards this dragon,
Pull out another 2 javelins.
you see there is a small Firbolg child
Oh.
currently hiding behind a tree stump.
Oh yeah, I'll go help that person.
Your friends look like they have the dragon well in hand, as well
Oh,
as this
great.
other dragon.
Cool, then it's fine. I'm gonna go help this little kid.
Alright,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
there's this
go,
little kid.
It's just like scared.
Yeah, it's a Firbolg kid, so he's probably about, like, even though it's probably a toddler or something, it's probably like 2 or 3 feet tall.
Okay. Well,
Um,
I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna run up next to it, and now it's in my aura, so it's
Yeah.
not afraid. And I'm just gonna like put my hand on it and be like, "It's okay. Go home." Yeah.
This is my home.
Oh.
Oh,
Shit, what up?
Jesus.
No, not anymore. I'm gonna. It's okay. It'll be okay though. I'm gonna find you a new home. Oh. Anyway, let's go. So I'm gonna take this kid and I'm gonna run away.
Yeah, you pick up.
until we're in a good distance.
Yeah, you pick up the child and you begin running.
Yeah.
And as you're running, you put the kid down in a safe place. An older Firbolg woman takes him from you
Oh great.
and begins running, and you begin running back towards his fray.
Great.
And as you do, you see the dragon. You see its form begin to shrink inwards
What?
as it seemingly is about to teleport. And then Zafrab, you see him far away through the trees, like, no, what is counterspell? Is it verbal?
I have it right here.
Verbal somatic? I think it's
It's
just verbal.
just somatic.
It's just somatic. You see him, he lashes his hands out, and I think let's put a fun special effect on this. You see this arcane whip go out and try to grab the dragon before it can escape. And then that snaps and the dragon
Ah.
teleports away.
Dang. So both dragons are gone, or just one?
The red dragon is.
By the
But
way,
the silver dragon's still there.
The silver dragon is still there.
Is it okay?
It's pretty badly beat up, but it's alive and in okay shape.
I'm gonna go talk to it.
by the way, just to add a bit more flavor, I think I've decided that, like, kind of some more of what affect my magic, like, as far as looks like as far as mithril color, like silver with a purple tint.
All right, yeah, mithril silver with purple. Yeah, so yeah,
Sexy.
yeah, no, it's good colors.
Sexy.
So yeah, you go up to the silver dragon, who is immediately like going around breathing on fires with his ice breath to
Oh,
put
it's
them out.
helping out.
Yeah, this is a good dragon.
Hello,
Hello,
I'm Ro.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
What happened?
This dragon, it attacked the Firbolg village. We need to help them.
But do you know why?
Not yet, but we will.
Okay.
You're gonna help
Then
out
I'm
with the
gonna go
village?
help
Yeah.
clean up.
So, like the others did, you begin spending basically your entire day helping the Firbolg people. You use up basically all your healing that you're willing to use, which might actually be all of it.
I sure do have a lot of healing.
Schmiveldorf, you help where you can, helping find people. Bandaging up who you can, doing what you
I do
can
not
to
have
help.
very good perception.
Yeah. You do what you can to help. You try, and that's what's
lift
important.
trees.
You lift trees. You lift so many trees. You lift trees that don't even need lifting. But god damn it, you're there helping.
You're like, is there someone under here?
No.
It's like,
You lift it
Oh,
up.
wait, there was somebody over there.
He
I will
lifts
lift that one
He
too.
lifts up a tree, and underneath there was a tiny
yeah,
little stick.
you
And he was like,
lift people
"This
who are
dog
unconscious
had a
over to
child."
Ro or Zoran or someone who's capable of healing.
You'll have your little station, and I'm just like, here's
Yeah,
another one.
And I'm just like, smack him on the head. He's good. Smack him on the head. He's good.
I'm just like bandaging.
Yeah, so you guys spend the rest of the day doing that, and you all collapse exhausted at the end of the day. And now it's the
Salts.
next day,
Right.
and now we're caught up.
Great.
Everyone is taking a bit of a break for like a week or so after that disaster. The Firbolgs, including your new best friend, are unfortunately having to take the time to rebuild.
Hey, Torby. What's up with your... Who's your friend?
My friend?
With the wheat and the orange juice?
Gosberg?
Yeah, what's up? How do you guys know each other?
We fought in the war together.
You fought in the war together.
Yeah.
And you that's how you met?
Yeah.
Make sure to speak up.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
It's
So
okay.
you fought in the war together, and you guys are friends?
Yeah.
You guys...
Really good friends.
Okay, you're very close.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a link between you and him. Somehow, I can't figure it out.
We're both from Stahlheim.
Stahlheim?
Yeah.
You're both from Stahlheim. Is there anyone else around here from Stahlheim?
I don't think so, but
Okay. So what's up with Stahlheim? What's it like?
it's a great city. I mean, well, I don't know. And now it's probably under attack by giants, but
City? You met
Yeah.
in the city. No, you
No,
didn't
we
meet
met
in the
in
city.
the
You
war.
met in the war, but you're both from the city. You didn't know each
Yeah.
other. How
Right.
old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay, he is also in his
It's
20s.
not much
Yes.
seasoning, not just spice. So I can be like mint.
Are you in love with him?
No, he's married.
He's married. What's his partner like?
She's wonderful.
Okay.
She's
Is she from Stahlheim?
no, she's from here.
Okay. Well, thank you. Hey, do you know anybody who lives in this town who's from, like, really far away?
We'll say by this point, you definitely know people from very far away, but we'll say by this point, yeah, you might have had the conversation with old Jim.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
Although
might
you don't know where he's from exactly.
one person, although I don't know where he's from.
What do you mean? Why? Why do you bring him up?
He said he was from, what did he say?
He never said where he was from, he just said he was trying to get home.
Oh yeah, well, he said he was trying to get home.
He's trying to get home. He's a traveler?
I don't know. He's odd.
Where can I find him?
Probably in the old gym bot.
What?
Jimbot.
I forget how insane we sound to people who haven't played every single one of our
I know,
games
right?
sometimes.
Okay, so, alright. Well, I'll take you to him.
Oh, great.
But first, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
And we'll say this is the point where you gather Jewel and Mark Zuckerberg and
Yeah,
Schmiveldorf and Bench.
yeah. And then I do a whole spiel, and it basically goes like this.
Wait, no, I want to hear the spiel.
I know. I was gonna.
Okay, continue.
Yeah. So I forget what I said exactly last
Go
game.
wing it. Do whatever
Okay.
you want.
So.
You're here too.
There's. You all seem like good people,
Well, thank you.
and
I'm not good at being a person. Is that
But
what you meant?
there's a difference between
No.
being a good people and being a people.
Okay.
and
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
that's okay.
I'm sorry, I just did it again, didn't I?
It's okay.
I won't interrupt you again.
Okay. Okay.
I promise I felt really bad.
It's all right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
No, please continue.
So, when you helped us in fighting in different situations, in both the fort situation and the dragon situation, it was very helpful, and you guys are useful. And not only are you useful, I can see that you're true of heart. And that's what we need. And when I say we, I mean the Order of the Silver Arrows. And this Order of the Silver Arrows is headed by a dragon that you might have met, the Silver Dragon. His name is Arental, and he's doing his best to gather good people to protect our home and other people who want to protect their homes from evil and just threats that
and
could...
darkness.
Yes.
Imprisoning me, all that I see.
Really?
You hear from the room upstairs. And Surly the bartender like grabs a broom and hits the ceiling like, quiet down up there.
Great.
So
Damn metal bards.
if you're interested, we would love to have you all as a part of this order, as a part of our team, as protectors of our home. And maybe you could even call this your home.
That's a mighty large proposition.
Okay. I don't really have anything else to do right now, so that sounds good to me.
I already have a home. And
I don't anymore.
while there's definitely similar interests that we would have in protecting our homes, I think perhaps I would like to visit my home to discuss this. Because if I'm going to leave, this doesn't sound exactly like a short-term proposition.
It would not be. However, no one's saying you have to leave your home indefinitely.
Okay.
Your home is still your home. But as I've learned, you can almost have two homes. But you can think of one place as a place you love and a place you would protect. And another place is your home. And also a place you would protect. And you're from
Emberhold.
Emberhold. We've been there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the dwarf city you.
That-
the
I
one
was-
dwarf city that
I
you
was
visited.
just making sure it was the same one, okay?
We mentioned the soup stop.
I was
That's
just making...
My stop.
Sure.
I'm from this stump beside a big oak tree.
I think we can all relate to that, one way or another. Yes.
You guys have been there?
No.
And because you're from Emberhold, a city that we do plan on protecting from giants, I think your input as a member of the city of Emberhold would be very valuable to us.
I think joining in your efforts would indeed be very valuable, and I should like to consult with my father. Perhaps we can gain even more support through Emberhold itself.
All right. Okay.
Tell me.
Okay. And then
Yeah, I'm good.
I take Ro to
You take Ro to Old Jim.
Old Jim.
Yeah, you find Old Jim hanging out like on the west side of town.
Wait, what time of day is this right now?
We'll say this is midday.
This is midday? Okay.
Yeah, and you go
where,
outside.
where am I? I'm just staying at the tavern?
You're at the Inn and Tavern, Tankies, as it's called, and looking around like, yeah, it's a nice little town. You see there's a general store across the street that has like an old dwarf man sitting in a rocking chair.
Can I, hold up. I want to make...
You saw Mark
but wait,
Zuckerberg go
but
in
wait.
there with a bag
I wanna
full of
make
drugs a while
dinner.
ago.
Where can I make dinner at the inn?
You're a member of the Order now, so sure, Surly lets you use it.
Hell yeah.
The kitchen.
To celebrate our new membership, I would like to make you all dinner. And there will be a special dish, a spicy dish, to represent the fire and brimstone which we shall encounter and overcome.
Okay, thank you.
Too soon.
Is it gonna have veal in it? I can't eat that.
Oh no,
Okay,
of course not.
okay. I really can't eat that.
I wouldn't dream.
Okay, thank you. Anyways,
Of course, really.
what did you say?
Venison, you mean.
Veal?
Veal and
What's
venison
veal?
are two different things.
Oh, what's veal?
Veal is baby cows.
Oh, well, I don't want
Venison
to
is
eat that
deer.
either, so fuck you. Anyway,
I won't have either, probably.
I really can't eat that.
So
Anyway.
Torvi takes you to this very odd-looking human. He is an older human, kind of skinny, wearing bedraggled commoner's clothes, covered in grease and black stains. His face is all like covered in like grease as well. He's got a big old mangy gray beard. He has a bandana. He has goggles that are lifted up above his head, and the most peculiar thing is he is hanging out by a strange apparatus made of metal that appears to be shaped like a giant lobster. Like a barrel shape with lobster appendages attached.
I actually found it on Wikipedia.
So I'm gonna
Yep,
go up
it's there.
to the dude.
Zip!
Hi.
Zip, hello, hi.
What'd you say?
Hi.
Hi. I'm Ro.
Name's Old Jim.
Nice to meet you, old Jim. Old Jim.
happened to young kid?
My friend who talks funny, told me that I should come talk to you because the lady with the nice voice told me that I'm looking for a traveler who's very, very, very far from home. Are you very, very, very far from home?
About as far as you get, yeah, kinda.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm looking for the person who's far, so like the farthest.
Okay, what lady
so,
we talking about?
It's just a lady with.
I got
nice
a bad
voice.
experience with some ladies.
Oh, it was just a lady with a nice lady. Don't worry.
Okay, I like
She's a
nice
lady.
ladies.
Me too. Nice ladies are nice. Nice people are nice.
Nice people are nice.
So you're very, very far from home.
We covered that.
Yeah, you're looking to go home. You'd like to go home.
I'm planning an expedition to expedite that, yes.
Great.
But I need some tough cutters to help me out.
What?
I know how to get home, but I need something, and it's at the bottom of a lake.
Okay.
And there's a guardian
Oh.
of the lake.
Oh. So you need someone to swing their sword at it?
That could work.
Great. Okay. So here's the thing. I need your key. Can I have your key?
I need it.
No, I need it.
You remember in the vision, she didn't say it. You need the key. It's with the key.
Oh, with the key?
Yeah.
I need the key.
It's like, I need the key.
What do you do with the key? What does it open?
I'm gonna use it to go home.
How?
It opens the door.
What door?
The door.
What door?
The door home.
The
You can have it when I'm done. I won't need it anymore.
Okay. So, wait, why? What do you need that's at the bottom of the lake?
The key.
Oh, the key's at the bottom of the lake!
The key's at the bottom of the
I'm
lake.
gonna go get it!
Let's go.
Okay!
That's what I've been trying to tell them, but then Toby's like, oh, well, we'll get around to it eventually.
Let's go!
Well, I did. Okay.
And all these people, and they don't want to help out old Jim.
Okay.
I wanted to help you, old
I
Jim.
need
I
the
just.
The
You
chickens
would.
are out.
That's fine.
That's fine.
There's a really little one.
Mhm.
Yep. All right. So continuing.
Let's go to the lake.
Yes, to Lake Romaro.
Is it far?
It's a bit of a walk,
Oh, it's a walk? Let's go right now.
a long walk. If you don't have horses, those would be nice.
Why don't we go get some horses from
Why
town?
don't... Are you... What... Can you polymorph?
No, I'm not really all that magical. I know some, but not that much.
Because all I'm saying, if somebody could turn me into deer, I could put old Jim on my back. We'd get there so fast.
You can ride shotgun in the old gym bot. It's a two-seater, apparently. He opens up a hatch on the side of this mechanical lobster.
That looks absolutely terrifying.
Yep. She's a beauty.
Okay. I'm inside. Let's go.
We're going
Okay.
now.
We're going in the gym bot.
All
Tommy,
right, let's do
take it or
this.
leave it. Get some of your friends.
Miv, are you coming?
Did you guys go back to the tavern?
I
They
say,
drive by the tavern like, any of y'all want to go on an adventure and help
Azrax
out old
with
Jim?
us?
Schmidt,
Sure.
come with us.
I'll just be like, Azrax, can you
Where are you
like
guys
go
going?
roar at people?
We're going to the lake to get the key. Pay attention.
Which
Get in
ones?
here.
I really feel like I just shouldn't ask you these questions.
The ones who
Hey.
will help us.
Schmidt,
I tell the shift what I want them to do with my soup, and if they mess it up, I'll have their head.
oh.
And then I hop in.
Hey, I feel like for some reason, I feel like maybe we should go get that wizard guy. I feel like maybe he'd like to come.
You think?
Yeah. Hey, wizard man.
Are you sure?
Zebra.
Okay, yeah, you go. You find Zaphrab's Mysticarium.
Xanathar.
A small shop. As soon as you say Xanathar, he's so triggered.
What?
And he has
Hey, Z.
a thing
wanna
you
come
find
with us?
in this you pop into this wizard's shop and start saying Z names at him,
Yeah.
and he's got a tiny little beholder like a gazer. It's got 4 little eye stalks, and it goes ah, and flees upstairs.
Okay. Zaboo.
What do you want?
Xylophone.
It's Zafrab.
Zapra.
Zafrab.
Zaphrab.
Brannigan.
Zaphrab.
Yes?
Come on. We're leaving.
Where? Why?
Paladin shit. No time to explain.
We're helping old Jim.
Okay.
He's like, second time this week.
I'm gonna be honest
Yeah, I
with
know,
you.
right?
Sometimes it's just easy if you don't ask. You just go. You learn. You learn.
I tried not asking once, and, well, stuff happened.
You gotta keep letting
Zaphrab,
stuff happen.
I'll
That's
say
what
to
all
clear
life
things up.
is.
You have reservations about this for a little bit because you're like, wait, we're supposed to be working on a project thing for a little bit, and then your dad comes in and he's like, yo, your assistant just got arrested. I think your project's gonna be on hold for a bit.
Alright.
Your assistant got arrested?
Mm-hmm.
Who's your assistant?
Karina.
Oh. Wait, I don't have time to deal with this right now. I have to get the key. The nice lady told me to get the key, and
What nice lady?
The voices tell me to do things, and I do the things. And the voices haven't told me to do things in a really long time because the first time they told me to do something, I messed up really, really bad. So they haven't told me to do anything in a long time. So it's a big deal that they're asking me to do something. So we have to go get the key, and I can't mess it up. Okay?
I think you need to go see someone about those voices.
I have to get the key, and I don't need to mess it up. Let's go.
I trust you.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. Looking at Old Jim's maps, you actually find that Lake Romaro is just past Emberhold a bit, with a little detour, so we can do that first,
Okay.
if you wish. Stop by, do Schmiveldorf's thing, and then... so you guys return to Emberhold, if you wish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get restock on supplies, and you go to the soup stop,
Soup stop.
where... So yeah, you guys walk in. It's a really nice restaurant in this big old dwarven city in the mountain. It's got a big old sign, soup stop in dwarven, and then in common. Torvi and Zatrab, this is the second time you've been here.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you've probably been here too, actually.
Oh, I have? Cool.
Sure, why
Super.
not?
I was gonna say you're part of my like.
Like, you met him recently, yeah. Like, it was probably where you met. So yeah, you walk in, dwarves are enjoying filling up their bellies, you know, all this fine dwarven food. And you see behind the counter, you see your dad yelling at the other dwarf cooks in there. Your dad, Garrick Ramsey.
Hold up, he's super
What's-
old though.
What's
super
his dad's
old.
name?
That doesn't mean shit. Like, oh, look at that! What?
Is his dad's name?
Garrick
Ramsey?
Ramsey.
That's my last name.
It's exactly what
I
you
hate
think
you.
it is.
Go on, call someone an idiot sandwich. I want to hear it. Go. I'm so excited.
Oh man, it's like, look at this! Does that squid look cooked to you? It looks like it's about to get up and try to eat somebody's brains! And other fun D&D euphemisms coming from the kitchen.
Oh, Dad. Energetic as always.
It's a super old fucking dwarf. It is not stopping him in the least. It's like, oh, you! What are you doing? Get back on the soup station! Where have you been?
No, hold up.
Get back, get working on the
Dad,
tomato
you
soup!
listen for one goddamn
God damn
motherfucking
it,
second.
you said
I'll
you were
tell
gonna
you.
finish,
No, hold
and
up,
then
hold
you
up,
disappeared.
Hold
It's
the
been
fuck
like
up.
7 weeks!
Look, we had a complication. You want me to die, Father? I'm trying to end up like you, live
Honestly,
forever,
if you're
okay?
gonna leave the soup burning that long, a little bit, it's disappointing.
You couldn't have taken over the soup. Like
Oh,
every other soup
like
in the
it's my
goddamn
you-
kitchen.
I did take it over, because you disappeared
Good.
for 7 weeks.
Jesus, you know what? I brought you a gift.
Stop
Hello.
yelling!
Yeah, go have a complimentary table. Hey, Bill Naff, get them set up. It's like, so what's the matter with you?
Dragonfire pepper.
You got dragonfire pepper.
I got dragonfire pepper. Here, I'll put it in the stockroom. Come on. Here,
All right,
I've got a lot to
show
tell
me
you.
this shit.
I like
show
that you
me.
two have different accents.
Alright.
Yeah, and I'm still not sure what mine is.
Boy, I don't know. I mean, it's like dwarf mixed with Gordon Ramsay. We're both figuring
it's
it out.
perfect.
It's an evolving process.
Yeah, it's really spicy, and I was trying to cook a dish
Okay.
with it, but I ran out of time, so maybe I can get to that later. I'll keep a pinch of it, but here, it's for the stockroom. You guys can
Alright.
make what you'd like. But I found a group of adventurers who they serve
Order of the Silver Arrow.
Aronto. They're called the Order of the Civil Arrows. I hear they're trying to protect their homeland against just giants, or is there just threats in general?
It's in general, but Giants is the first one.
Giants is the main priority at the moment, since the Giants have sort of declared war on small folk.
It's kind of annoying.
Wait, just small. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
everyone
fine.
down here, which basically means Emberhold, your current home city, and other humans and human settlements and whatnot.
And halflings.
Yeah,
Halflings are small.
yeah.
I believe these are allies, and they could use our assistance.
And goblins.
I'd like to help them.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. You really think it's worth your time to help these people?
I think so. They seem like they can do good things, Father.
All right. Here. And he takes off a ring. This ring. My father gave me this ring. This is the family ring. He would have wanted you to have it. I'm not dead yet!
It's my granddad! Shit.
I know he'd be proud of you going out and fighting giants.
I'm sure he'd be so proud.
like- Quit acting like I'm dead!
Father, I swear, sometimes it's hard to hear in this
I know,
restaurant.
I know. Make the family proud. Okay? And he puts this ring in your hand. You now have a ring of the Giant Slayer. It gives you a +1 to attack and damage rolls against creatures large or larger. Not just giants, anything that's bigger than you, for physical attacks. And he says, and remember, that's the family ring. Don't go trading that to anyone else. Other party members. It's okay, the greedy ones aren't here.
I'm like, I haven't done shit.
I know,
I'm here with
I'm
my
fucking...
chandelier
He
hat,
probably-
like, what?
He probably
Oh yeah,
knows
you
you.
still have your chandelier hat.
I'll make you proud, Father. I promise.
Do that.
In the meantime, I heard there's some soup.
Alright, yeah, and you begin cooking. You guys get a wonderful meal at
Oh,
the soup stop.
I show off my pouch. Check out this. And
What is
it
that,
just
a dice bag?
And I just keep sprinkling, and it keeps going, because one pinch is
It'll
enough for the
stop
whole...
eventually.
No, but one
You got
pinch is
10
enough
turns.
for the whole meal. So I keep sprinkling with the one pinch. Until it's...
You're
the meal
over
is done.
seasoning! You fucking idiot!
No, that was just enough to... You'll see, Pop. You'll see! And I stir it furiously.
And you add more ingredients so that it's not so it's not overloaded.
No. I didn't over-season it.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm doing what you taught me!
This is a very strange and yet
Oh
loving
my
dynamic.
It has to be.
Yeah, you guys get a wonderful interaction at the soup stop, and you head on your way to Lake Romaro. So you are on the edges of this lake. And
Alright, in we go.
old Jim goes like, all right. He steps out. This is the place.
Great.
Questions?
Before we left Emberhold,
Yes.
can I have looked around for potions?
How much gold do you have?
250.
You could have bought maybe 2 potions of healing.
Okay. I wasn't looking for healing.
Oh, what were you looking for?
Water breathing.
Oh.
Let's look in the DMG and see how much that is.
I mean, I guess that'd be helpful.
Not how long do we expect
I would
to be
say even
underwater?
if you found that, there wouldn't be enough for the whole party.
I don't need one. I have Alter Self.
I don't need one. I don't want to help with this part.
Okay, they're uncommon.
I mean, I don't know if I do either, because I can't use verbal components underwater.
I'm not the fastest.
Can you just, like, summon the key?
They're a bit too expensive for all 3 of you.
Okay.
Or all 4. But old Jim tells you, like, yeah, this baby can go underwater.
Oh,
I've
Okay.
tested it.
cool, let's go.
So it's really the people who aren't in it that are the problem.
Most of what I do requires me to speak.
Okay.
Okay, this isn't Tyler's game. I'm gonna say you can use verbal components underwater.
Okay.
Sick.
Fixed!
Well then.
There are underwater campaigns, Jordan.
Yeah.
How do you think magic would work in those?
Like,
there are
if-
sea
Also, you can
elves!
still
Yeah,
work.
but they can
You can
speak
still-
underwater.
You can
Would-
still talk.
Yeah,
just
like if
can't-
you can breathe underwater, it seems
Okay.
like you can still talk.
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
still vibrations in the water, so
Yeah.
it's not as loud and it doesn't travel like at all. But like,
But you're still
But
saying
you're
it.
still saying it. Yeah.
you just have to hum the words. It's fine.
Alright,
Incantation. Gonna cast Mage Armor and Aquatic Adaption.
Cool, let's go.
Okay.
Now I have gills.
So I'll go.
Yeah, Zaphrab casts a spell on himself. He's got gills now.
Tight.
Hey, Zaphrab.
And I have webbing between my fingers also.
How many times can you do this?
It's concentration,
Damn it.
sadly. I can't really
I'll say old Jim fronts the money for 2 potions of underwater breathing.
Okay. Wow.
Which means, yeah, I don't know. He's been getting money from somewhere. I don't know.
I feel like I should probably be outside because
So,
I have to swing a sword.
who wants to be in the tank with old Jim? Is the question.
How do you
How many can fit?
how do you fight?
2 people.
I fight
Is that including him or excluding?
like
That's including him.
stabby stab.
So him and one
and
other person.
shooting.
Here's the thing, you got a paladin. You know what? Fuck it. If it's gonna make it easier, we'll make it 3 potions. And you can mark off 100 gold.
Okay.
I was just gonna be
Like
inside
deduct
the
100 gold.
tank, but whatever.
The thing is, all you can do from in there is pull levers.
Yeah.
Well, what am I gonna do outside?
You can fight.
Okay,
You're
yeah,
a
I'll go
fighter.
outside.
Deduct 100 gold.
Sure.
Wait.
Okay,
They were
so
having a
drink
sale.
The potion.
Yeah, you drink your potion. Schmibbeldorf and Torvi do the same, I imagine.
What
I-
does it do? Does it give me
It's
gills?
potion of water breathing.
I can just breathe in water now.
Yeah, you
Hold up, how
feel
does
a
it
tingly
taste?
sensation in your lungs.
What's the flavor?
It tastes a bit like fishy.
How long does it last?
Bit fishy?
Bit fishy, bit sticky. Or let's see if it actually describes it in detail. Ooh, give me potion flavors. That's what I want in my D&D books. Yeah, it's a cloudy green fluid that smells of the sea and has a jellyfish-like bubble floating in it. So I'm gonna say it tastes like salt water a little bit.
Gross.
But it lasts for an hour.
Okay. All
Okay,
right.
we've got an hour. Let's go.
I jump right in.
Me too.
Yeah, you guys go in.
oh,
Old
wait.
Jim is like, "Let's go!" He closes the latch, and you see the.
And I'm not gonna take off my chainmail because I want to sink to the bottom.
That is fine. So
Yeah.
you guys
I
begin.
pull out my warhammers and I dive. Warhammer first.
Okay, Thor.
You guys are going through the lake.
The lake trembles.
You can't see old Jim from inside this thing, but as you're getting deeper, you see the 2 lobster-like eye stalks on the thing begin projecting light as you guys are getting deeper.
Great. So we're charging forward.
Yeah, you're charging forward. You're at the bottom of this lake. It's a surreal experience as you're swimming through. You see trout and other stuff, other fish swimming around, avoiding you. Some
This is
come near.
bizarre.
Little underwater plants and stuff, smaller fish, little guppies and things swimming past your face. It's a whole new world.
I try to catch a couple.
You try, you fail.
All right.
You're underwater.
I'm not very dexterous.
You're a
so-
dwarf underwater.
I keep swimming to the bottom.
And eventually you see who has the highest passive perception?
I have 15.
Pretty sure that's a 10 for
I
me.
have 12.
Is that right?
I
Pretty
have
sure.
low. It's 10.
Torvi, you
That's why I didn't
notice.
say anything.
Torvi, you notice.
It's like,
There's like a chest halfway buried over to like the right of where you guys are currently. Your weird group of people swimming next to this lobster, or hanging on to the lobster tank is probably the least tiring thing to do.
Yeah. Okay. I go over to it.
Yeah, you go over to it.
No.
It's a big black chest.
Can I lift it or?
No, probably not.
Can I lift it?
I tie a can
I lift
he
it?
lift it?
If you 2 work together, I'll say make a strength check with advantage.
Okay.
With advantage.
Yeah, just roll.
Oh, just
okay.
me. 19.
Okay, yeah, you managed, the 2 of you working together, you managed to pull it free of the sand.
Okay. Is it locked?
It is locked.
Can I try and I'm not gonna try and unlock it, but can I try? I'm gonna take my sword and I'm gonna put it in between and try and force it open.
Alright,
Ooh,
as you're
crowbar.
trying to do
Break
that,
the
the
lock.
cloud of sand that was caused by you pulling this thing free, through that cloud, you see a large form begin moving towards you. The guardian of the treasure of the lake.
Oh god.
And I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Can I cast a spell the second I see it, or does that have to be part of my initiative?
How are you capable of casting spells?
Magic initiative.
Hi.
Magic initiate.
You will cast it in the round.
I go first.
Okay.
What?
I go first.
Not before.
Nice.
No, really? With that roll?
That's festival.
Really? Even if you didn't have that roll,
What
really?
subclass did you take from?
Cleric.
Nice.
Lately, I've actually been doing pretty good with initiative
according
rolls.
to my backstory, I have
This
I have a
campaign.
cousin who's a cleric.
That's fine. Yeah, no,
Strangely
dwarves are very clericy.
Yeah.
So what did everyone get? Also, I wanted to point out Tyler was wrong about it being an aboleth. It's what you're about to see. There are many things that live underwater, or are amphibious.
Yeah, I was gonna say, one of my friends was talking about was it you? No, it was someone else I think was talking about underwater campaign.
Alright, 20 and above?
29 with a natural 20.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Okay. Jordan goes first. Below 20. What'd you guys get?
18.
13.
12.
You said 12. It's not terrible.
Yeah, but my initiative is +5.
Okay, that's a little worse. How's your initiative +9?
War
He's a
tradition.
war mage, and he has super good initiative. He has super good dexterity.
That's good
Jordan, Reader Maddie, Meg.
How
Alright.
far away is it?
As far as you need it to be, buddy.
Can't do that because
Alright. So then Reader, Maddie, Meg, oh Jim. Okay, so first up, Zafrab.
can I do some kind of knowledge roll on this thing?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
That's gonna be a 27.
Okay, yeah, as the sand begins to clear a bit, you see lumbering towards you, moving somewhat almost unnaturally through the water. This huge green creature, bulbous. It's large, these large frog-like feet, and it's being propelled by these gigantic tentacles in place of arms. It has a mouth full of jagged teeth and an eye stalk that has 3 eyes. Soulless eyes looking down at you. And you recognize, you've read about this, it's called a froghemoth.
Oh.
Some people think that they're weird alien things, although reports of that aren't really substantiated. No one knows where the fuck they came from.
Do they have any resistances or vulnerabilities that I know of?
You don't think fire is gonna work.
Okay. I mean, it's underwater to begin with.
And with that roll, I'll
should.
say you don't think lightning's gonna do good either.
Okay. Then I guess, because I feel like it, I will do...
But you've heard mixed reports about lightning.
Okay. I will do Chromatic Orb at 5th level.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
At 5th? Spicy.
That's a spicy meatball.
I will have it be... You know what? Cold.
Alright. Yeah, roll me an attack roll, buddy.
Which... That's gonna be a... Possibly hit that. Will be a 21, I believe.
21. Okay. Yeah, that'll fucking hit. Deal me some
Zafrab,
5th level
goddammit.
chromatic orb damage.
I am going to need to borrow some d8s, by the way.
How many?
I believe 2.
Here you go.
Nice.
Fucking go, dude.
Let's see.
Oh,
Let's subtract all this. So you guys see this tiny little gnome wizard with gills begin chanting this spell, words for this spell underwater. He pulls out a tiny diamond, and he begins whirling it in his hand, and you see this purple, silver magics begin to spiral off it until it just becomes an ice ball that he flings at the creature and blasts it full in the face. And that's a lot of damage.
What did he roll to hit again?
24,
21.
30,
That'll do.
38 points of cold damage.
What was that?
38 points of cold damage. And I'm gonna use. I think I want to use Power Surge too, which I just want to double check real quickly. How
Are the
much
rest
more
of us
that
needing
adds.
turns?
Huh?
Do the rest of us need turns?
Oh yeah, this thing
Oh,
this
no.
thing is 20 feet
Wait, is
tall.
there any way I could get like a glass of water? Or
Yes.
something?
Yeah.
If you go inside,
So-
Oh, okay.
on the
I was
left
just
side,
gonna-
there, right in front of the microwave, there's some Jack Daniels plastic cups.
Oh, great.
So that's going to be a total of 53 cold damage.
Okay, scratch off the 38 and write a 53.
No, 43. I don't know why.
43.
I don't know why
Still a
I
lot.
said 53.
So yeah, you see a surge come off the wand of improbability as he blasts this thing. You guys hear underwater the echo of this thing bellowing. Unfortunately, it is not. Where did I put the initiative tracker? There it is. Is that all, Jordan?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a swift action to use.
That's
so
good. Okay. Unfortunately,
bonus
now
action.
it is the Froghemoth's turn. The Froghemoth is going to use a tentacle attack on the wizard.
Really? Never could again.
That is a 17 to hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Nice.
I have mage armor, thankfully.
Okay, yeah, you always prep, so you did have prep time, so I'm gonna give that to you. Because mage armor lasts like 8 hours, and Jordan always does it before he wakes up in the morning. So,
Wake up in the morning, Mage Hunter.
like, not today, Eric, not today. So yeah, it misses with that one, but a second tentacle comes lashing out for Schmibbledorf. And that is a 27 to hit.
Oh god.
I'm not gonna lie, that hits.
That will hit most things.
It really will.
Yeah, it'll do that. Froghemoths do what Froghemoth's gonna do.
Sometimes you think it don't be like that.
But it do. But it do. Okay. You take 23 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
as you're hit by this thing, and as the tentacle slaps you in the water, it grabs you.
I'm glad I didn't get hit.
It
'cause that would
grabs
You are
probably
now
bloody me.
considered
What?
I
grappled.
said, I'm glad I didn't get it, because that would probably bloody me.
This son of a gun.
Because I am squishy
Okay.
wizard.
And now it's going to make a bite attack. Actually, oh wait. Wait a second.
I will wait, but only a second.
Let's see. I gotta check something.
How much damage was that again? 23? Or did I say
It
16?
was 23.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm trying to see if he has to grab you with a certain thing. Okay, no, he's not gonna bite you. Instead, he's going to make a tongue attack at Ro.
Okay.
So you need to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Strength saving?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just going to say, for the sakes of papers, he's in
15.
the apparatus.
Okay, yeah. Huh?
15.
15. It's this long, nasty tongue that has like a spade's end on the end of the tongue, lashes out, grabs you, and pulls you to within 5 feet of the Froghemoth. And now it will make a bite attack that you're right up next to. And that's a 29 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll do it.
Yep.
Just barely.
No, I have an AC of 50.
That was the thing once upon a
Can I
time.
borrow the DMG for the water breathing thing?
Pathfinder's still
You're fine. Why do you need it?
Because I want to check and see.
It's an hour. You're fine.
Well, first edition
No, I know.
Pathfinder.
I'm checking something else.
All right. Fine. Okay, whatever. You take 25 points of piercing damage. And as you're brought into the mouth and bit on, you are swallowed.
Gross.
So you are blinded and restrained. But you have total cover against attacks and other effects outside the Froghemoth.
Great, thanks.
So that you got that going for you. That was a productive turn for the Froghemoth.
Yeah.
Schmibbledorf, it's now your turn.
was.
You're currently grappled by this gross tentacle.
Okay.
He has 4 of them.
I want out. Is that just strength to get out?
You can strength.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I can't attack while it's grappling me, can I?
You can attack while it's grappling you.
I can?
You can!
Well then! Okay. I'm gonna smash a bitch. I'm gonna smash a bitch 5 times with my action surge.
Alright. You get 5 attacks, and you have a +1 to each of these attacks on top of your already there bonus, because of the Ring of the Giant Slayer applies to this creature.
Alright.
It is huge.
So, alright. So, okay. That's not the best, but it's a 12 to hit.
That won't hit.
Okay.
Roll all your attacks and we'll do all the damage.
That's a, 18.
That'll hit.
That's a 13.
That will not hit.
That's another 18.
That will hit.
And one last attack. That's a nat 1.
That will not hit. So you get 2 attacks that actually succeed.
Okay. I'm also going to cast Mage Armor on myself as one of my bonus actions.
Mage Armor is not a bonus action.
Sorry, not Mage Armor. What's the one I have? Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith is a bonus action, so you can totally do that.
Okay, I do that. And then I'm going to roll to beat this fucker up with 2 Warhammer hits. Yeah.
Meg, you're on deck. Or Maddie, you're on deck.
Yeah.
I mean, Maddie is next.
Okay, so 8 damage and 8, 13, 21, and then I'm going to use
21 points of damage?
21 points of damage. I'm also going to use, which one was it? Oh, goading, yeah, I'm going to use goading attack.
Okay. Does that mean you get to add an extra d8 to your
It does mean
battle
I
mass?
get to add a d8, and they have to make a saving throw, or they get disadvantage on all other targets.
Okay. So add that to your damage.
Okay, so another
The
extra
DC
4, so
is below
5.
It's a wisdom save, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I'm imagining your DC is below 18 then.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So it is not goaded by you as you're like and it's not really goaded by your underwater blubbering. But you do, Schmibbledorf, run up and bash it with your hammers, your big old meat pounders,
Yeah.
tenderizers. And that's your turn. And then you say a prayer to Moradin.
I like Moradin.
Maddie, what does Ro do? He is currently inside the
He's
belly
gonna
of the beast.
Try and get out, I guess. How
Okay.
would I do that? Make a strength save?
So you're not grappled, you're restrained. So
Okay.
let's look at the rules for this. So you can actually feel yourself in stomach acid. So that doesn't hurt right now, but it probably will in a turn or so when it comes around to the Froghemoth's turn. You can attack him if you wish to, but you have disadvantage because it's very close quarters.
Yeah. Can I just I want to get out of here. Can I carve my way out? Can
Let's
I make
find
him
out.
throw me up?
You can probably try making him throw you up if you want to attack.
Yeah, is that my best bet?
Yeah, that's probably your best bet because you're fighting against constricting tongue, throat muscles and stuff.
Okay, so I guess I'll just I can't really reach my sword.
No, you can get it
So-
out.
Yeah.
I'll say you probably pulled it out as soon as the fight
Yeah,
started.
that's true. So I'm gonna just kind of
To make this easier.
try and slice, and I have 2 attacks.
You have 2 attacks. Make 2
so
attacks.
I'm gonna try and slice him 2 times to see if I can make him uncomfortable enough to spit me out.
2 attacks with disadvantage.
They were both 17.
Okay, yeah, that'll
So 25.
that'll hit,
Yeah.
and then roll your second attack.
That was. Oh, right.
Disadvantage.
Ugh. So it's not gonna get worse than that. Yeah. 12 is my second one.
12 will not hit, but
Yeah.
roll your first attack.
Okay. So then, 12.
12 points of damage total?
Yep.
Okay.
Spit me out.
Unfortunately, 12 is not the amount of damage needed for him to throw up.
Okay. Keep attacking him to get him to throw me out.
Yeah, that's a good strategy. Meg, what would you like to do, unless you have a bonus action or something you'd like to use?
Nah. I can't do anything.
Alright, Meg.
Can I, use
Okay.
my movement to, squirm around?
Yeah,
for
you can
maybe?
squirm.
Try and make him throw me up?
Yeah, you're kicking like a child
Yeah.
throwing a tantrum.
Bonus
Great
action.
sorting inside.
Okay. Bonus action hex. And then how far away am I?
As far as you want to be, really.
Okay. Can I be
But not
within
super far.
stabby distance?
Yes, you can be in stabby distance.
Okay, I'm gonna stabby.
Make a stabby.
Okay.
My favorite type of attack.
3 attacks, one's a bonus action. Doesn't matter too much.
No, because my bonus action was
Oh, your bonus action was hex, that's right.
yeah.
Those will both hit.
With
Those-
disadvantage.
Why do you have disadvantage?
Because I don't have a swimming speed.
I don't care. Just do it.
Oh, okay. So, then, yeah, okay. Yeah. Each
8 points of
Plus-
damage plus your stuff.
12, so 20.
Alright. So
Oh,
yeah,
plus hex. What does
plus
hex do?
d6.
D6.
And he has
Okay.
disadvantage on a check of your choice.
What did he use to pull you in?
His tongue.
That was 3.
He seems to be grappling people. Strength might be good for Schmildorf
Yeah.
to get free.
Strength then.
Okay, he has disadvantage on strength checks. That's your turn, yes?
Yes.
Alright, it is now Old Jim's turn.
Oh, old Jim gets a turn.
Oh,
You hear from inside the apparatus of Qualish. Woohoo! You hear a lever chunk as this big old lobster robot thing begins moving towards the frog hemoth. And let's roll some attacks for Old Jim. As the 2 claw mechanisms reach out and try to grab that thing. Alright, there's a 14 and a 4. But he has a +8 to hit. So that's 12 and more than enough. So
Sorry.
he is going to deal 2d6 bludgeoning damage. So 6 points of damage from the old gym bot.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's helping.
the
Double
old
gem.
gym bot.
Hey, he did a lot with one glass shard, so
Yeah, he charged a dragon with a shiv.
yeah.
He's
Oh.
crazy.
It's a crazy
Alright.
hobo.
With that you go, woohoo! Let's get him! Get him!
Get him.
Get him!
Get him.
Get him!
Get him.
Get him just like that! Zephram,
Eat him,
what
Jim.
would you like to do?
Is Rose still?
Ro is still inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's like, I will not petrify the beast in that case.
I was thinking of, do I want to use Blink on myself or do I want to continue attacking it?
Please attack him.
Yeah. So I guess I will use Chromatic Orb at 4th level.
Okay, another chromatic
Okay.
orb. Roll me another attack roll.
I need to borrow 1 d8 this time.
You have to make an attack roll first.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I realize you're very confident about this. With good reason.
That's gonna be a 26.
Yeah, of course it fucking hits. Alright, roll your damage. Cocky goddamn wizard.
Hey, he's been. I'm not gonna say it.
He has been a bit of an MVP throughout the campaign. Alright, I'm looking at a lot of damage here. It's a lot of damage.
26.
Okay, another 26 points of damage. Alright. Alright. So yeah, you shoot another cold ball?
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
So you shoot another blast of cold at this thing. And it does this massive roar ribbit thing. And Ro, you're inside, so it's just deafening and weird. Schmiveldorf, it's right in your face when that happens. So you're just getting like water blasted past you.
How is it looking?
And you're breathing the water actually, and it's unpleasant. It is bloodied.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright, that's your turn.
Try to exhale really
I'm
hard.
gonna go get more water.
Go get some water. It is now the Frog Hemoth's turn. So, unfortunately, Ro will take damage when they return. But otherwise, Schmiveldorf, it's gonna make a bite attack on you.
I'm gonna punch it in the freaking face. Ooh,
That's
wait. I wanna. No, it's when it damages.
That's a
Never mind.
25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So, you're gonna take some points of damage.
Alright. Believe it or not, I'll take it.
Okay, it's not too much damage. So it's only 19 points of piercing damage, as it shoves you into its mouth with its big old tentacle. And you are also swallowed.
Okay.
So you're also now in the belly of the beast.
I'm gonna. Ooh. That's a melee attack, yeah? I'm gonna use
Yes.
parry to lessen that damage.
Okay, you may parry.
Okay, that's 2 less damage.
Alright, you take 2 less damage of that, what was it?
It was 19.
19? You take 17. Now, it is going to make a tentacle attack at Zafrab. Zafrab, that is an 18 to hit you.
I am going to
Cast shield.
No, I'm gonna
No.
do the forgetting what it's called, but the War Mage ability that allows me to add 2 to it at the cost of not being able to cast anything but a cantrip on my next round.
You do so. So now that does not hit you. The second tentacle comes for you as well. That's 20 to hit.
That would be just even. Alright, I don't think I can. Yeah, I've already used my reaction anyways.
Yes,
so.
you have. So this is gonna be. Get those out.
Doesn't hurt.
How's the wizardling's health?
You take 22 points of damage, bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled.
How you looking, Zephyr?
Let's see. I am.
I'm gonna roll some damage for Ro,
I'm not looking good.
because Ro takes.
Sorry, I'm here.
That's okay. Ro, as you're in the belly of the beast, you take 13 points of acid damage.
Oh, gross.
You're not looking good?
No,
If it helps,
I'm
I'm
bloody.
in there with you now.
I'm almost
Oh,
bloody.
hey. I'm bloodied.
Yeah, Schmiveldorf gets sent down the esophageal tube down with you, and your buddy. Although you're both blind, so you don't feel each other, so you just feel Schmiveldorf.
Oh god. I have warhammers. What are the odds I'm gonna hit you?
Speaking of which, it's now your turn.
My turn?
Schmiveldorf.
Oh, Schmiveldorf's turn.
Okay. So, I can still attack him from in here?
Yes, you have disadvantage on attacks, but you can do so.
Huh. Huh, this is really weird. I'm not used to attacking from inside someone's stomach.
But you can do it.
But I'll do it. Yeah, why not? So first attack, 14.
Disadvantage.
So 7, and
Remember, you get
that's
that plus
15.
1. If you're not already adding that, remember that plus 1.
Yeah. Hold up.
15 will hit though.
Okay.
And your second attack?
Second attack, so 2.
Okay, that's already.
I may as well scrap that one.
Yeah.
And I have a bonus attack.
You do
Yes.
have a bonus action.
Yeah. So let's see. That's okay. So I got 5. So that is going to be 13. I'm going to use precision though. Attack. I'm going to give myself an extra.
This is how you battle master.
Yes, I know. I fucked that up.
Okay. So then that makes it a 19.
That'll hit. So
Alright.
you get 2 attacks, and that gets added to your thing, doesn't it? Or is it just? It's just to the hit, not to the damage.
That
You
one.
use that.
That one is not to the damage.
Okay. So yeah, roll your damage.
I could potentially use something else to the damage.
Can I?
Yeah, hell. You know what? Why not? I'll use Distracting Strike on my first one.
You're gonna distract him from inside his belly.
Yep. From inside of his stomach, I punch his heart with my warhammer.
Roll your damage. Does he have to make a save?
You're by his heart?
Sure, why not?
How'd you get there? How'd you slide past me?
Okay, let me see. Is there a save? No, it's just the next attack roll. When you hit a creature with a weapon, you can expend to distract the creature, giving your allies an opening. Add it to the damage roll. Next attack by an attacker other than you has advantage.
If it's, as long as it's made before my next turn.
Yay for Ro. So yeah, you guys outside just see this frog hemoth seem very distracted suddenly, and 2 of its tentacles cover its belly like.
It's only 11 damage, but
Only 11 damage total from 2 attacks?
Yep.
Alright, remember you get a plus 1 to damage too.
I do. Oh,
On both
yeah.
attacks.
Shit, add that.
So 13?
Mm-hmm. I have to remember that damage as well.
Just write it down.
Alright,
Yeah, but
Ro, it is now your turn.
Great. I'm gonna try and get out of here. I'm gonna swing my sword at it.
You can
2
make a
times.
straight roll because Schmiveldorf gave you advantage since the frog hemoth is so distracted.
Oh, okay, so it's not disadvantage.
It's
anymore.
not disadvantage for the first attack.
For the first one.
Somehow, even within his stomach, he is so distracted.
his stomach acid.
His
Stop hurting.
stomach expands enough that you're free for a moment.
Well, it's only a 13, so
13 will not hit.
yeah, I know. So the second one's disadvantage.
Second one is disadvantage.
I hate my life. Okay, so that's an 11 to hit.
11
Yeah.
will not hit.
So, I'm just
So you're
running
swinging, and then the
around
stomach
basically.
comes back in, and you and Schmiveldorf are smushed together.
Like a sandwich.
Yeah. Like an idiot sandwich! Yeah, the words of Garrick Ramsake echoing through Schmiveldorf's heads. It's like, oh god, I am an idiot
Not an idiot
sandwich now.
sandwich.
I'm not an idiot. Shut up, Dad! You don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, man. Don't be like that, sweet.
Alright. That is Ro's turn. Now it is Torvi.
Right. So. Okay. Zafra, how bad you looking?
I'm like looking pretty bad. Not quite bloodied, but I'm getting there.
Not quite bloodied. Okay.
Almost.
Alright. So I'm gonna do Giant Slayer, Wayfinder, Giant Slayer, and you said just straight attacks?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Those look like shit.
Well, the 12 will probably hit. The 3 is a 13.
No, that
and
won't hit.
That one is.
That won't
yeah,
hit.
those 2 will not
So
hit.
you get 1 hit off.
I
You
get
still have your
one
action
hit.
surge.
Yeah, I'm going to action surge with different dice.
It's 2 more attacks.
Wait, no, 3, right?
Why 3?
There's a bonus action.
You only get 1 bonus action.
Even if you action surge, you get another
If
bonus
you
action.
if you action surge, possible bonus action. If you have bonus action, you can take it.
Yeah.
Is it only the 1 bonus action, or is it retry? The
Action.
wording on that is strange.
It does say and 1 additional action on top of your regular action and a possible bonus action.
Okay, you only get 1 bonus action.
Okay.
Okay, I get you.
That's 18 and
Those will both hit.
16.
Yeah, so roll damage for 3 dice. For 3
Okay.
attacks. And your hex. D6 for hex.
Do I roll hex more than once? Because I attack more than once?
Yes.
I don't know how hex works.
2,
Good luck.
Yes, it's every time you hit.
3. Oh, so I should have rolled hex twice last time.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
Throw an extra. Yeah, you did only roll 1 hex dice last turn.
Hex it up.
Alright, so that
Hexing
is...
it up. What the hex is going on here?
26 plus... plus 12, so is 38 plus 5 is 43.
43. Alright.
43.
Alright, this thing is looking really bad.
Hey.
So yeah,
Finish him
Torvi
off, Zagreb.
charges in with her rapiers, just plunging them into this thing's belly. But it's not Zakrab's turn yet. Old Jim's turn.
Oh yeah, finish him off, old Jim!
Get him, Old Jim is gonna make an attack.
Get him, old Jim.
He
At
pulls.
least we can still breathe in here. Because we can breathe underwater.
Yeah, you
Right?
got that
So we
going for
can
you.
breathe out.
So Old Jim hits. Old Jim hits both times.
That's nasty. I don't want to breathe under here anymore.
And deals 12 points of damage. The creature is still standing.
Oh, God.
Or swimming, rather. But the 2 claws come into its big old belly. And you guys inside the creature's belly feel the impact shake the creature. It's like, get it! Bring it on, you nasty old cutter! Bring it! And now it is...
Not that we can see each other, but
Yeah.
Come on, you Bert. Now it is Zaprab's turn.
Can I drink a healing potion as a bonus action?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hard to get. Okay.
We'll say you uncork it very quickly, close to your mouth.
I mean, grab
Or you uncork it with your tongue and then...
That is not a whole bunch.
Maddie, do you need to leave at a specific time
No.
for the stuff?
What stuff?
Bridal shower stuff?
Oh, the bridal shower's this morning.
Okay. No, but I remember Ilana was like, hey, you wanted to do a girls' night out and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, we will when we're done.
That's fine.
Okay,
It's not
cool.
like a...
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
I'm just checking. I want you to be able to do whatever you
Yeah.
want to do.
No,
And then
it's
what
just
I'm going
me,
to
like,
do-
hanging out.
Is I'm going to use the wand of
Nice.
improbability on it.
the law of probability.
The wand of improbability.
Make
Yes.
it barf! Make it barf!
It is a custom item I gave Zafrab, much to my woe. So what unlucky thing would you like to try and make happen?
Spit me out.
I'm changing the rules on this wand after this game, by the way.
I honestly don't know its DC anyways. But
It's your spell DC.
oh, it is? Okay. With the +1 included from the wand?
For now, yes.
So I guess I'm gonna have it. I'm.
Same.
What if? Yeah, I'll try and get it to barf.
Okay. With that, yeah, he's gonna make a Constitution saving throw. As within the thing's belly, you point at it, and Roe and Schmiveldwarf both get knocked asunder and just really mess up this thing's insides a little bit, really sloshing it around, and it looks really sick for a minute. And you guys feel yourself rising, like, ah! And then Yeah, and you go back down. It rolled an 18 on the dice.
Oh.
Sorry, buddy. But yeah, that's your turn. So now it's the frog Hemoth's turn. And it can't swallow any more people. I'm gonna be real with you. So Zafrab, you don't have to worry about being swallowed. Actually, at the start of its turn, however, Schmiveldorf and Roe, both of you take 10 points of acid damage.
Cool.
Oof.
And it makes 2 tentacle attacks against Torvi.
Hang in there.
One is a 15, the other is a 26.
The 26 hits.
The 26 hits.
What is the problem?
Alright. 12. You take 23 points of bludgeoning damage as this tentacle
not too
slaps
bad.
you now. And another one goes flying over you, but you're grappled by the first one. And it pulls you in closer. But now it's just holding
Wait,
you and
it's-
Does
Zafra.
it
It
still have
grapples me?
disadvantage on strength?
Yes. It's an auto grapple when it hits.
Okay.
Ah,
That was 23, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
And now it can use its bite. It can't swallow anyone, but it can bite. And it's going to bite Torby.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a 20 to hit.
Oh, that just hits.
One, 25 points of piercing damage as
Okay.
it bites you. And it's going to swallow you for a second in its gluttony, but then it's like, it's still a little woozy and sick. So it thinks better of it at the moment. It's like,
Naturally.
That's 71 minus 25.
Next up, Schmiveldorf.
It me. Gonna hit it up with that disadvantaged warhammer.
Do so. Lay it on me.
16 hit.
16 will hit.
15 hit.
15 will hit.
And another 15.
How would you like to do this?
Yeah!
I did
I
literally
slam
nothing
it.
this whole
I
fight.
slam it. I want to bust through its stomach like the Kool-Aid man through a wall.
So yeah.
Screaming.
Oh man, I want some Kool-Aid. That sounds so good right now.
So yeah, you just begin, like, you push Ro out of the way a little bit. It's like, ah! You just begin hammering, ah! Like Drax. Its
There's a
skin is
reason I
thinner
call
on the
these
inside.
meat tenderizers.
And the two of you who are currently grappled by the frog Hemoth, you see it look very disturbed as its belly bursts open, and Schmiveldorf, followed by Ro, pops out of the belly,
Clouds of frog
and
blood
clouds
are
of
everywhere.
frog blood are surrounding them. It's like the strangest WWE entrance ever. And the frog Hemoth's grip slackens on you two. And it begins to float upwards.
Gross. Okay, so
Quite.
Wait, I
Now
want
we're
to take
done.
some choice cuts of meat from it.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna.
Can I do that?
It's floating upwards,
for
but
the
you can
trunk.
like Schmiveldorf just grabs onto the frog and begins.
I weigh it down with my warhammers.
It is 20 feet tall. Bullshit. This is what you're fighting. Now that it's dead.
Ugly.
Yeah, it's pretty
Oh my
awful.
god.
Wait,
So
can I
yes.
cut off like a couple tentacles?
Yeah, you can cut off the tentacles. They're fucking gigantic. That's a human for reference.
Okay,
You're not taking the whole tentacle.
I cut off a single tentacle.
You could cut off a
and I
single
drag it
tentacle.
along.
God. Okay, so you guys are still underwater at the moment, though.
We want the
Yeah.
chest.
You have the chest.
I'm-
Schmiveldorf is trying to get prime cuts.
I'm gonna try and open the chest.
It doesn't open at the moment.
Wait, what if I jam my sword into it and try and open it?
You can try that underwater. It's not going swimmingly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Swimming
Can
away.
I?
I
Well, can I
point
carry
up.
it?
And you guys don't know how... Yes, you can.
Okay, I'll
Underwater,
pick it
yeah.
up. And
If you guys
Now
tuck
that
it
it's
into the
dislodged?
frog, it's floating up.
That's disgusting.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
god. Yeah.
Let's swim back up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys begin swimming back up. You make your way back to shore. Schmiveldorf is currently like trying to get prime cuts as he's sitting on a floating island of frog monster.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
And the rest of you, however, return.
Okay.
And old Jim pops out of the apparatus. All right, let's see what we got.
I got it. So now I'm gonna take my sword. I'm gonna stick it in between, and I'm gonna jimmy it open.
All right, make a strength check.
Strength.
Can I also do a knowledge check to see if there's anything useful, like magical, anything that I can use for like magic item or any kind of potion from the prog behemoth?
We'll get to that in a second, but yeah, go ahead and roll.
16.
Arcana. 16. With that, you barely managed to get your sword in a little bit, but it's just not enough to get leverage, you don't think?
What's it made out of?
Some metal chest. Probably steel or something.
I'll help you after I've got my cuts.
Can you open this? Do you have the key?
I do not have the key. But I can try and open it.
Okay.
And he takes out some thieves' tools and he gets to work. Takes out some lockpicks. Give me a moment.
I said, old Jim, you are a man of many talents.
Indeed I am! And after, it's slow going at first, and he's like, with a natural 2. He's like, it's been a long time since I did this. Give me a moment.
It's just more time to get some prime cuts.
In the meanwhile, Zafrab, yeah, you go over to Frog Monster Island that Schmiveldorf is cutting away at.
Do you have anything
What?
you can pull
No,
me to
sorry,
the shore?
go on.
We'll just beach it. It'll be easy to work on it.
God, everything on this thing is so huge.
I'm gonna kick the chest.
You think some of the hide might be useful for something, because it has resistive properties.
Yeah.
The meat, you're
It's all
not sure
gone.
about that. The meat is not for you, though. Schmiveldorf has laid claim over that. But definitely the hide. Strips of hide would probably be useful.
I ask you if anything would be valuable to a wizard.
Well, I could use the hide.
Okay. Could I give you like 2 gold for like a tiny, well, like I
There's
don't
no
know.
way he's gonna get the whole hide.
Okay.
You guys are not
then-
taking the whole
Then
hide.
I'm gonna take some of the hide
All right,
for myself, if that's okay.
of course.
Yeah. I have a gift planned for somebody.
All right.
But
And
after a
I'm
minute with a
sorry,
nat
gift.
20, old Jim just pops open the chest.
What's in it?
And currently they're all talking, so it's only Ro and old Jim. You see inside are a collection of odd things. Some shoes and stuff, and socks that have been ruined by waterlogging.
I've been working on the frog longer. I'm gonna come on over.
You see a little wind-up toy mouse thing with wheels. And you see old Jim reach in and pull out a cube that has multicolored squares, 9 on each side. He's like, this is it! I found it! But the thing that strikes your eye, Ro, the thing your attention is pulled to, is there is a potion bottle in this chest. And it is glowing. A green potion with brown swirls in it.
Okay. Hey, you're a wizard.
Yeah.
What's this?
Give me 10 minutes and I'll see.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Identify
Alright,
as a
so
ritual.
for the next 10 minutes, if you can possibly wait that long,
Yeah.
he's casting this ritual very slowly. It seems like fucking forever. As you're waiting to see what this potion is.
While we're waiting, what else is in the chest?
A lot of useless crap. But you
Nice.
do find 1 platinum piece. And 1 electrum piece.
I'll leave him.
Take it.
Move, Rita. I whispers to do.
Yep. It's time for whispers.
Should I like plug my ears?
I
No,
don't know.
it's
I
fine.
got a platinum piece though.
You got a platinum piece?
Yeah.
This is like some secret
I think it's
stuff.
just. I guess it's just a single piece. I'm trying to talk over him so he has secrecy. Like even though I
Yeah,
want to
yeah, I
listen
know,
in,
right?
I
Right?
so
know,
bad.
I mean,
I'm like
so-
trying to
Like, I
like
feel the
look at
need to
him to
protect
know his
the
face
knowledge.
expressions.
Oh, are you
but
gonna
yes.
are you gonna try to read it without the lips? I'm trying. Whoa, wait.
No, I'm
See,
looking at
stop
Jordan's
talking.
face to see his reaction.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
My heart is pounding.
Maybe. Man,
Jordan
this is
has
really.
a bad poker face.
This is really.
I know,
tense.
right?
Just for anybody listening, Jordan's like pulling his lips.
Do you
into
guys
his
do you
mouth.
guys want to play poker next time? We should
No.
definitely play poker next time. I've been trying to play poker because like I have anyway. That's a weird tangent.
Alright, whispering is done.
All right.
Did you find? Are you done? Did you find out what it is?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a bit strange.
What is it?
Well, it's. I guess it'll let you turn into something when you want to. If
Excuse me?
you don't mind, I would like to try and study it a little bit.
What
more,
is
though.
it?
A potion that it's not. It's of divine origin. So it's not exactly like specifically potion of a spell that's necessarily well known.
I'm gonna drink it.
You looking Zafrab in the face,
Yeah.
grab the potion, uncork it,
Drink it. Yeah.
and chug this green glowing potion.
Okay.
Ro, you feel a change come over you,
Okay.
and you feel a connection to the natural world that you haven't felt in a long time. You feel a connection to your old self. Would you like to use your action to turn into a deer?
Yes.
All of you watch as Ro, her armor,
His.
his armor, I'm sorry,
That's okay.
melds into fur as Ro transforms into a deer. And you feel that you have the ability to turn back and forth at will.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Wait, are you okay?
I can't talk, right?
No.
Where did Ro
No,
go?
but they.
Why is
he,
there
They
a
turned
deer?
into a deer.
he can talk to me.
That's true. Do you wish to? You understand her perfectly as deer. Do you wish to communicate as a deer?
He can talk to me. So,
It's just-
Hello?
so I say,
You
are
understand-
you okay?
Why?
She understands
what?
you.
What?
Are you okay?
What?
Are you okay?
I understand what you're saying. I don't understand how you're saying it.
Zafra, what's all that?
What do you mean?
Why is there a deer?
Can you talk to animals?
Well, Ro
Yes.
turned into a deer.
Oh, okay.
Why couldn't you just told me that?
I
didn't
guess I thought
know
that
you
happened
were
at
a
some
deer.
point. Right?
What do
It
you mean
seemed
you
like
didn't
the
know?
natural sort of order
Nobody
of
told
things, you know?
me.
I thought everybody knew.
You don't know about their tragic backstory?
No.
Oh, you'll have to hear it another time. I swear, it's a really good story though.
Okay.
That's it. I'm not doing anything.
Are
Maddie,
you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm really good now.
Okay. Are
Maddie,
you gonna be human again?
I wasn't super planning on it.
Okay.
on
Do you need me to do something?
on Ro's
No,
character
I
sheet,
just-
you may now write in the features deer form.
Bless up.
Hey, can I forage for like berries or something?
This is so tight.
I'm gonna druid craft you like a little flower crown and like put it on your head and then like
I am the
Dude.
king of deer.
and be like,
The deer's just gonna start trotting around really proudly.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's like strutting. He's so happy. Now he's gonna take a nap.
okay. I'm
Yeah,
like,
he's good.
you're so cute.
Thank you. I'm beautiful now.
I'm gonna make a
Oh my god.
a little trumpet sound when you put on the crown.
This is just like a little celebration for me.
Holy shit!
The point of origin is like right behind your head.
I'm like,
Oh, that's just. Wait, can you still understand other people?
You can still understand other people fine.
oh, yeah. No, I just thought the noise was weird.
Okay. Because I don't think they can understand you.
Oh, that's okay. I don't like talking to people.
You can speak through me if you need to.
That's fine. I'm just gonna be a deer now.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go take a nap, like in the woods somewhere.
Okay.
Bye.
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 What?
I'm just being
Why is
polite.
the deer making noises at us?
Bye.
Yeah, it's just this deer bleeding at you guys.
Oh, so were you guys not paying attention? Were you not paying attention?
I didn't know what was happening. I was looking through the chest, and then
The two of
took
you
a
have
chug.
just literally been watching as this deer and Torby had a conversation, but Torby
I know,
was
that's why I
speaking
was just
English,
talking.
and the deer was just bleeding at her.
Goodbye.
And now the deer is leaving.
He like
So,
goes off
I heard
into
that
the
was-
woods.
That was row. They're just rowing away.
Yeah. I don't know if it's for a long time or.
Well, I guess this is as good of a time as any to set up camp.
Yeah, I guess. Ro,
Let's
we're
start a-
gonna set up camp. If you want to come back, you can.
He was gonna do a thumbs up, but he doesn't have thumbs. So he just kind of like raises his hoof at you.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but okay.
This is
Okay.
So weird.
I'm gonna cook.
Okay.
I'm gonna cook some frog hemoth, dude.
God, okay. As you guys set up camp for the night, make a cooking check.
All right. I have proficiency.
Can I write frog hemoth skin on my sheet?
Oh,
Sure,
so
you both
nice.
can write that if you really want to.
Okay, it's only a 9 for frog hemoth, so it's okay.
You don't think froghemoth is the finest meat? It's a big old monster.
I just want everybody to know that I was okay. So I was still wearing my chandelier hat when I transformed back into a deer. So my antlers are like extra sparkly.
That's awesome.
I just want
Just have a
everybody to know.
chandelier and a flower crown on your head.
Yes.
I'm the king of the deer now.
Yes.
I'm also the smartest deer in the world, and I've never been the smartest at anything. So it's really a step up for me.
Oh my god, that's
Tight. This is sweet.
Yeah, well, you guys are setting up camp. Reader Schmiveldorf learns that he's never cooked a frog before and doesn't know where to start with the froghemoth.
Oh no.
I try my best.
Yeah, you
It's-
guys see the pot boil over, and it's like, oh god!
oh goodness.
You have plenty of meat to work with.
All right, I try again.
Yeah, you
we have second dinner.
What about second dinner? And Ro is just prancing around
Nat 20.
Yeah, he's hanging.
the wild, and with a nat 20,
I immediately
Schmiveldorf.
learn how to cook frog.
Schmiveldorf takes a cut of the leg and makes the best fried frog legs y'all have ever tasted, if you choose to partake.
I choose
Yes.
to partake.
I will. It's good topic.
The smell is
don't.
too irresistible not
I'm
to.
eating grass.
Which you can do now,
Yes.
without becoming sick.
Best meal. Yes.
I cry a little bit.
Yeah, guys,
This is
it's one of those
good.
things, as soon as you, like, take a bite, it's like, you have a flashback to, like, a happy childhood. With a nat 20 on cooking, you have
Yeah.
a flashback to a happy childhood memory
Yeah.
when
Wow,
you
I
take
know.
a bite of this
Incredible.
meal.
So I just
That's how
flash back
good
to
it
my
is.
entire childhood.
But like the good parts. If you haven't
Yeah,
told your
no,
childhood,
but-
you don't have a flashback to your childhood. It's like
Torby
your more
ha-
recent adulthood, maybe.
Torby, you have a wonderful memory of, like, coming home after, like, spending a nice day with your dad out on the river,
Yeah.
and, like, your mom made some, like, frog legs or whatever, cooked up some bullfrog, and
Yeah.
you come home and you eat it, and it was so good, like, this little
Yeah.
tear comes from
Sister
her eye.
and brother's there,
Yeah.
and maybe sister's like baby, and I'm like.
I remember the first
toddler,
time my
and-
dad actually complimented my cooking.
Saprap, you think about, God, what would be good? You grew up in the forest,
Yeah.
you're a forest gnome. So like you think of this wonderful meal your mom made, you're not sure what the hell it was, but you're like, so yeah, they're all, old Jim. You see old Jim taking a bite out of Frog Hemathange.
Just happy to be
Single
there.
tear goes down.
What is he gonna do with his Rubik's Cube? Is it gonna help him get home?
You'll have to ask.
You will have to ask.
Use my action, turn back into a human, but I'm not gonna be happy. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm gonna walk up to old Jim as a deer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kind of butt him a little bit.
Ah, antlers!
No,
You now have
like,
an antler attack.
nicely. What?
You now have an antler
You
attack.
can kind of butt him
Your
with your
statistics,
Really?
your health and everything is still the same. I'm gonna say.
Okay.
The only thing that changes is you can't use your weapons. I mean, if you
I'm a
okay,
deer.
I'm gonna leave you this. If you really want to, it can be a deer wearing chainmail, or it can just be a regular deer. This is up to you.
And it's gonna
These-
be just a regular deer. It's fine.
But you can't use your sword or anything.
Yeah.
You have your antlers.
Yeah.
You do, however, gain the charge ability and the movement speed of a deer,
Great.
and
Oh,
other and other,
If I'm
any
in that form.
yeah any other fun things deer get, you get in that form.
Okay.
I'll look over and find this exact specifics for you later.
I feel like I don't know I can change back yet. Like I feel like I'm like I could do something, but like I'm good. So I'm gonna like nudge him with my head, very gently, and then I'm gonna like touch the Rubik's Cube with my nose.
Yes, this is mine. This is my key to home. What do you want? Want some frog? It's a good frog.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and change back.
Yeah, you guys watch as the deer, the king of deer, transforms into Ro with a chandelier and a flower crown
There's
on
another
their head.
trumpet noise.
Okay. What are you gonna do with that?
I used to get home.
How?
Well, first thing I think I gotta do is I think I gotta solve this thing. And you notice all the cubes, the squares on this thing are in different colors. Like, I'm not 100%, but I think that I have to have all the colors solved so that it's one of each color on each side.
Okay.
Would you like help with that?
I would, thank you.
And then once you
He
do
passes
that,
it
what
over
are
to you.
Gonna do?
Intelligence check.
Yeah, and it's an intelligence check.
Torby says, "Don't solve it though, just solve it."
He already solved it.
24.
So yeah, Zafrab takes it. It's like,
You,
oh, this should be
you're
easy.
like a champion.
And Zafrab, after like 20 seconds, you've never seen one of these things before, but after like 40 seconds, because Zafrab is a fucking wizard and he's super smart, he says it's solved. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Okay.
So now, what are you gonna do with that?
Now we have to return back to Nutwood.
So how is this gonna help you get home? I'm confused.
Oh, you'll see. You'll see.
Well, Jim,
Yes.
where is home for you?
Oh, you'll see.
Where the heart is.
You will see.
I'm gonna turn back into a deer now.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like it's not knowing what's happening all over again.
Are we close to Stalheim?
No. In fact, you're in the opposite direction.
Damn it. Okay.
But, do you guys wish to return to Nutwood now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright.
Just follow wherever you guys go.
Yeah, Ro follows you guys as you're chilling inside or on top of the old Jimbot, the apparatus. Ro is trotting along in deer form. And you guys make the long journey back to
I'm gonna make frog jerky.
Nutwood. You make frog jerky. I don't know how good that's gonna be, but you
Can
definitely...
I keep up with like their horse? Oh no, you guys took their horse.
Yeah, they never bought horses, so I'm assuming they're just riding on top of it. I'll force them to buy mounts eventually.
Deer speed is technically like 50.
Yeah, you're
Would you
super
like
fast,
to be
so
my
you can
mount?
definitely keep up with this thing.
Yeah.
You don't have many troubles keeping on the road and whatnot, and you guys return to Nutwood. And old Jim parks the apparatus behind Zafrab's shop. He's like, I hope you don't mind if I keep this here.
No problem.
I don't know if I can exactly take it
Twice
home.
as fast as me.
Ah.
Damn.
This wizard
Wiz?
is so soft. I'm gonna stay at his house.
Okay.
Just gaining a collection of people at my house.
Yep.
I'm just gonna sleep like on your front porch.
Alright.
Are you still in deer form?
No, I can't. That's right. Okay.
He says he's gonna sleep on your front porch.
Okay. Gee, I'm still confused as to. Okay.
How long
And
did
he
it take
says
to
you're
get
soft.
back?
Does
Okay.
he want to study me?
Oh, it takes more
He
than a week.
says,
Takes a
"Do
good
you
while.
want to study him?"
I was gonna say, because I can only preserve frog meat so
mean,
long,
I went to study the potion.
so I'm
I
assuming
guess
it's
I
just
could
all gone.
possibly study this new ability that he has.
Okay, and I'm gonna sleep on his front porch because I need to go to sleep. Like, it's very important that I sleep.
Okay.
Y'all sure you don't want to come?
I'm gonna sleep here in front of this little shop. I feel like I need to find out. Wait, why? Are you guys going somewhere? Where are you going?
I'm gonna go
I don't
home.
know. Are you ever gonna return?
Okay.
With this I
I'm
can.
gonna go with old Jim.
You don't have to go
I
far.
really need to go to sleep.
You really don't have to go far.
You said it's
And he,
far.
it's far, but not far. Here, it's easier to show you, Burks. And he walks you guys around to the front of Zafrab's Mysticarium. This small wooden building that's been here longer than you, Zafrab. And one of the features it has is it's got a little bit of a porch section where there is a support beam jutting out in front of it, basically, house support beam. As soon as old Jim walks towards the space between the support beam and the shop, you all see a flash of light.
Oh, Jesus.
And beyond you see a sprawling city, and old Jim steps into it. Would you like to follow?
Yeah, I'm in.
Sure.
I take the stunned expression as a yes.
Um,
No, that was there.
Yes or no? It's you have 1 second to react. Meg,
yeah.
you all step through.
It just stays
You
back.
roll the dice for it. That could have been unfortunate because after Torvi steps through, the portal doesn't wait and just closes back up. You all find yourself in a completely different location, like many adventurers before you after stepping through a portal. You see a sprawling city before you. Its buildings are made of different strange materials, grays. The sky above you is cloudy and dark. The entire city seems to be gray and black and dark. You see strange vines of some sharp leaves hanging to the buildings. And as you're looking around at your strange new surroundings and the people, something almost steps on you, Zafrab, and you look up, and it is a gigantic red demon with large horns, and he kind of looks at you, mumbles something in abyssal, and keeps walking. You see tieflings, you see other strange people. Schmiveldorf, you look around and you see these two people that are like centaurs, but they have goat horns and goat bodies. And you're all looking around, and then you look up at the sky as it starts to rain, and where the clouds part, you look above you, and you see their city above you. Old Jim turns around and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sigil,
Yep, I knew it.
the city of doors." And that's where we'll close.
Wild.
All right.
I'm a deer.
That's why I rolled a die for it.
You guys have just entered Sigil, the hub of the multiverse.
Man, you started telling me
Cool.
about that.
That's pretty tight.
Everyone else is gonna be so pissed off
But that we went?
that they weren't here.
Oh.
Yep.
Damn.
Woo! Oh. Oh, fuck, oh.
I'm just kind of.
Yeah, Ro just doesn't even care. Ro's just like, well, this is another new place that I'm in.
Would I know what sigil is?
We'll
That's a good
find out
question.
next week.
That's pretty
done.
tight.
It was a
Yeah.
5 or a 6. I go, and I got a 6.
Hey.
Oh, it's less than 50%.
Yeah, but can you imagine if you would have been like all alone? That would have been weird.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
just been you three and Sigil.
And old Jim.
And then Torby just like watches the portal close.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my god. But okay. At least you guys have a tank. Well, you have 2 tanks.
Hell yeah. Let's kill him.
Yeah. I
I
forget that you're a
deer
tank.
healer.
Got a tank, a wizard, a paladin, and old Jim.
And peepers.
Yeah.
A tank, a wizard, a deer, and old Jim.
A deer paladin.
Yeah.
A deer.
I will say you can absolutely lay on hands in deer form.
That's so
Nice.
cute though. Can you
Yeah,
imagine
go
like
up
just a
and
little deer just very
Please,
gently like
you
laying
better
his
heal
head?
me every time. That's precious.
I don't
Reader's just like, if someone else tries to heal me, I will refuse.
I don't think you guys understand that I am going
Oh,
like
wait.
Ro is only going to be a human when it is
God.
absolutely necessary. Like
Oh my god.
You could be
this
a
is
deer.
a mistake.
I hate you, Eric.
This is gonna
I
make
hate
Eric, I don't
you.
even know if you know what
Interesting.
you've unleashed.
Oh, I was aware. I thought of that literally as soon as you were like, I'm gonna play this character, and then I thought that idea, and I'm like,
cool if he had that.
Maddie's gonna fucking love this.
And also, like, no, the most fun thing about this, I think, is that Ro is gonna be like, oh, I'm a deer again, cool. He's gonna completely forget how to, like, human social rules.
Oh
Yeah.
god. Look, they weren't that good at to begin
No,
with.
they were terrible. I just want you guys to know that the first party Ro ever joined, okay, Ro, like, wakes up in the woods.
That's
Okay.
okay, because guess what? You're in Sigil. Humans are a small
Doesn't
percentage of the
matter.
society.
Social rules
Don't
gone.
matter.
Yeah, the first party Ro joined, he woke up in the woods, like,
Among
lost,
Ifrit and
confused,
devils and demons and
With, like,
angels.
just himself, like, he was,
Everything
like,
else.
he woke up naked in the woods, okay, because he was just a deer, and he was like, okay, well, the voices in his head are like, you gotta go to this city, so he's like, okay, I guess I'll go to the city. He shows up and he's like, hey guys, immediately gets
so
thrown in
recorded.
jail, right, because they think
It
he's
is.
crazy,
I want
and he's
this.
running around naked, and he's just like, help, like, it was
I was gonna
ridiculous.
say, I remember you
All right.
talking to me about Seagull and explaining all of what it is, and I'm like,
Yep.
oh, we're here now.
Yeah, when you started describing the buildings, I'm like, is this sigil?
I thought we were gonna be in some, like, demon town or something.
Yeah, I was like,
See,
oh god,
And
Demon
then when
Town.
the demon
I
appeared,
knew-
I'm like, yep.
I knew where old Jim was from because I guessed it after last episode.
I sprinkled in a lot of Sigil slang
Oh!
with old Jim.
God damn
In
it.
certain places, not a lot. Not a lot. A little.
Cutters?
Cutter.
Cutter.
The Dead
What
Book.
was-
I was like, I haven't heard
Well,
that.
he called us a Burke. I
What's
think he
Burke?
said that, and I was like, what is that? I don't know.
That's what you guys are gonna have fun finding out next time.
Fun time.
As you wander the city of doors.
Oh my fucking god.
But you have a guide.
That's true.
Goodbye everyone listening.
Goodbye.